Hey, this is Jake from Jake's Board Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing the Lost Rad Ripper by Matt Biolis himself. And I got special guest for the third time on the show, Dylan Baker. And he's ridden this board. I've ridden this board once, and he's going to be mainly discussing the features and what he liked about the board, what he disliked. So Dylan, what's rocker-wise, what have we got in the board?
Oh, it's a pretty flat rocker. It's quite a flat board, got a really thin tail, and it's got a beak nose and a rounded deck, so it goes really well in smaller waves. I ride the Reactors, which just gives a speed and pop that you need in those smaller days, and it's quite a fast board because of that flat tail. I don't know if you can see that, but it's quite a flat tail. Yeah. And it's got the retro style thing. What's it, double wing? It's a double wing or something?
Double wing, yep.
Something like that. But yeah, the Rad Ripper, if you go for a small surf, like I ride it in 1 to 3 foot, 1 to 2 even, super fun board, just flies through sections, those flat spots, just goes straight through them.
Yeah, I think if we look at the back, if we look at the tail, it's actually got a very similar tail to pretty much almost the same to the puddle jumper. So for those of you that like the puddle jumper and liked the way it felt under the back foot, this would be a good option for you. And I think a lot of foam in the chest area of the board, so if you turn it around, if we flip it around, we got a lot of foam distributed far forward. And I would also say that, this one's a 5'8", Dylan?
So
Dimensions.
We've got the dimensions on this Rad Ripper is 5'8", 19.5", 2 3/8, and 29.2 litres. So I thought it'd feel too chunky, but it actually feels like 28 litres. It feels quite small, and that chunk is good, especially in a smaller surf. It helps you get through it.
Yeah, what I would say is that I was actually, initially a few months back, I was thinking of buying a 5'7", Rad Ripper. I think it was at 28 litres still.
I think 27.9.
27.9. And I think what I realised was I just took this board out one day, and this board definitely feels, the 5'8" at 29 litres feels more like a 28 litre board. So for those of you that want to buy this board, definitely go 1 or 2 inches up from your regular shortboard dims.
Especially in that smaller surf, you want bigger literage.
Yep.
Get you around.
Get you paddling faster. And we got a few clips to show, so we'll put that in the review as well, of Dylan ripping on the Rad Ripper, the man. And if we look at other features, what else we got? Is it concave? We got a single to double concave happening. A slight double.
Yeah, there's a big double there.
Right.
And there's a V out the tail, I think.
Yep.
Or actually, no, I know there's a big double though. Single to double, I think.
Yep. So that's obviously going to allow that speed to be then like that control as well under the back foot a bit more. Yeah, you can definitely feel the double starts kind of
just before the fins.
Just before the fins, so it starts around, if you show it on camera, turn it around. It's kind of like the double starting just around here slightly, and then it gets a little bit more aggressive here.
And the best part about this board is this logo up here.
The retro logo.
Oh, love that logo.
Yeah. So before they had the Rad Ripper, they had the Retro Ripper, and that's more of a kind of step up board, where this is kind of just the everyday condition board. And I think for every one of you guys that are looking to buy a board, I wouldn't go any of the step up boards if you're around home, because you just won't ride them as much. And they're a bit boring, to be honest. Would you agree?
If it's small and shitty, I honestly recommend this board.
Yeah.
I love it. Even those punchy barrel-y days.
Yeah.
You just take off, you pull in, and I've been throwing so many airs on this thing. It's been insane, and it's solid.
And I also,
it hasn't snapped yet.
I think what's also good, it hasn't snapped. Dylan just snapped his driver 2.0, which is a bit tragic. But we'll still get a review done on that. But what I think about this board, it's pretty tough, because Dylan rides a lot of boards, and he puts quite a few dings in boards normally, and this board's only had one little repair by the tail which is just because that tail is quite thin. So
Yeah, knee went through it.
yeah, I think anyone could. Yeah, it's not like cardboard, but I think his knee went through it, and that happens. What else have we got to talk about? Have we got
when the surf got a bit bigger, these fins felt a bit loose, so I went to the Accelerators and they went really well. They just held really well. So if you want more hold and a bit more,
girth.
If you just want more hold and a bit more steadiness, go the Accelerators. But I do recommend the Reactors for smaller days. They go really well.
I think Reactors are also a good fin set to generate speed.
Oh yeah.
And they definitely go better over the flat sections as opposed to like Accelerators. But yeah, Accelerators or even like AMs when it gets bigger. I'm not sure AMs, but around Accelerators when it's probably 4 foot, 4 to 5 foot. What would you say is the maximum this board can go in, Dylan?
No, I don't like riding it when it gets about 3 foot, 4 foot.
Yeah.
I don't like riding it.
Right.
Like it is fun, but I choose a different board.
Yeah.
This thing just goes so well on those smaller days. I just stick with that.
Yeah,
don't
right.
ruin it.
What else have we got to talk about?
It's a good board.
It's a good board. Any other things we normally mention in terms of rails?
It's a good paddler too.
Good paddler, yeah.
Quite a good paddler. When I first got on this board though, because it's so small and I'm used to longer boards, I kept stepping my foot off the back of the board.
Right,
It
okay.
just surprised me.
Yeah, so would you say your back foot comes a bit more forward when you take off on smaller boards like this?
Yeah, you got to move that back foot forward because I was stepping just behind in that little gap behind the tail pad.
Well, that's for me it's like because I'm used to riding like kind of the chilies and stuff. Like I'm not used to riding like kind of short boards, like the longer boards. So my board is like kind of around that 5.55. The biggest I go is like 5.9, 5.10.
Yeah.
And I don't really go 5.11's pushing it or 6.0. So it's always like the back foot goes further forward.
I ride it in a thruster because I don't have a quad set.
Yep.
I want to buy one, but my mate gave me a quad set.
Yeah.
And I put them in, and the quad set's incredible. The flow, it just flows perfectly, turn and turn, and it's got so much speed. It's nearly out of control. Like, a lot of people say it goes out of control, and I see what they mean. But it's just the quad set's just. I honestly would go quad set with this board.
I think because you rode I think Dylan rode a Performer quad set. So I would say if you want more control, go something like a Carver quad set. Yeah. And if you watch what I did previously in the Rocket Redux review, it depends how you want it. If you want like kind of like you can take a thruster set and the 2 side fins of each. If you have 2 thruster sets, you can use that as a quad and just try it for fun. And I'd recommend that you kind of in the back half, if you want it to be more tight, more rounder turns, put like a kind of AM set or Carver set. But if you in the front you want to put like something to get you releasing, put like an accelerator or like a Performer set just to keep it loose under the front foot and just generate speed. But it kind of just depends what you're looking for.
Yeah. Oh well, and that's the review.
That's a review.
The board, good board, small waves, small wave weapon.
Yeah, small wave weapon, and we'll definitely have some clips of Dylan riding it. Where were you riding it on back beach, main beach, or?
Just on little fun 1-2 foot scrappy little onshore beaches.
Yep.
Oh, and there was a few good days, just on good little peaky beaches.
Right.
And it worked its magic.
Could you give us the exact location, please? Anyway, thanks.
Sleeker.
Yeah. Thanks for watching this review, and Dylan will be coming on the show a fair bit. He's part of the team, so
He sponsors me.
I sponsor him to come on the show.
Yeah, where's my free boards?
Yeah, that's right. I'll give him free boards eventually. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.
Skateboard Reviews! Skateboard Reviews!